This is our reading for Good Friday, Friday of Holy Week. It's not a very long reading. It's John chapter 19, verses 17 through 30. I hope that tonight you will find, sometime today, you'll find a Good Friday service, and you'll go to remember the most important thing that ever happened in the history of the world, the day that Jesus gave his life for the sin of the world. Here's today's reading. Carrying the cross by himself, he went to the place called Place of the Skull, in Hebrew, Golgotha, and there they nailed him to the cross. Two others were crucified with him, one on either side, with Jesus between them. And Pilate posted a sign on the cross that read, "Jesus of Nazareth, the King of the Jews." The place where Jesus was crucified was near the city, and the sign was written in Hebrew, Latin, and Greek, so that many people could read it. Then the leading priests objected, and they said to Pilate, "Change it from the King of the Jews to he said, 'I am King of the Jews.'" Pilate replied, "No, what I have written, I have written." When the soldiers had crucified Jesus, they divided his clothes among the four of them. They also took his robe, but it was seamless, woven in one piece from top to bottom. So they said, "Rather than tearing it apart, let's throw dice for it." This fulfilled the scripture that says, "They divided my garments among them and threw dice for my clothing." So that's what they did. Standing near the cross were Jesus' mother and his mother's sister, Mary, the wife of Clopas, and Mary Magdalene. When Jesus saw his mother standing there beside the disciple he loved, he said to her, "Dear woman, here is your son." And he said to the disciple, "Here is your mother." And from then on, this disciple took her into his home. Jesus knew that his mission was now finished, and to fulfill the scripture, he said, "I am thirsty." A jar of sour wine was sitting there, so they soaked a sponge in it, put it on a hyssop branch, and held it up to his lips. When Jesus tasted it, he said, "It is finished." Then he bowed his head and gave up his spirit. This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. At New Church, we'll have a Good Friday service tonight in person at Kilpatrick Elementary School, and online. It'll be at 7 p.m. I invite you to join us.